We've reached the farm. It's eerily quiet and the Christmas tree is still up from December. I've walked down this driveway many times as a child and I'm now back in sad circumstances as my granddad has passed away. It just seems really dark and quiet here. I need to get inside, put some lights on, bring this place back to life. It's a beautiful little setting in Attingham Park. The presents are still there. My granddad's old car. They said they'd left me a key somewhere to get into their property, so I'm going to have to try and find that. The old equipment covered in snow. We'll have to get someone down to buy this because it no longer works. I think there's some other machinery around the farm somewhere. Yeah, there it is in the corner. We'll have a little walk over. This is bringing back a lot of memories. Grandad's old tractor. We used to come here in the summers with the family, spend a few weeks with my granddad and work on the farm. He taught me how to do everything. Absolutely loved this farm growing up. It seems really weird being here on my own. I think what we'll do is get inside because it's really cold. See out January. Sell all this equipment and the old car. But we need to find the key. They said it's under the plant pot in his seat. This is his seat here. There's the plant pot. We'll grab the key and get inside. Get the kettle on. And bring this farm back to life. There's the key to get into the house. Let's get inside. Safe to say it's going to be a strange feeling going in the house on my own. Let's go and get ourselves settled in. And then we'll look to rebuild the old family farm. Good morning everybody, it's my first day on the farm. Going to be meeting somebody later today who's going to be buying all this old equipment as scrap metal because it unfortunately doesn't work. See what kind of money we can get for that. We're also going to be selling the car. Try and get as much money into the balance as possible, and then we've got an estate agent coming over to discuss how much the property is worth with all the land. I am a bit reluctant to sell it though. It's such a beautiful spot and I've been sent down by the family to sell it, but I just don't. There's something telling me not to sell it. Maybe the heart's just saying what it wants. But I need to use my head, I think. Let's get rid of this equipment as the first job today, see what kind of money we've got and meet with the estate agent, see what they say. They did say they'd be here by 9:30. So let's watch out for these and get this equipment sold. So I'm just getting my bearings a little bit before the estate agent comes. The equipment and the car's sadly gone. £6,000 it got me. Not a great amount, but it will help. This is a lovely first field that we've got here. Really big, the gate opens up at the top. Ideal location. It's such a beautiful farm, it's going to be such a shame to see it go. Gate here. And then if we move around to the back, I mean that's such a big field, you could do so much with that. And then as we move around to the back, we used to have cattle. Some cows on this big field at the back. I'll have a sprint round and show you just over this wall. As I say, it's a perfect location. Every summer we used to come here, there were cows in this field. Loads of grass, loads of pasture for them. Water at the top. Got the little barn at the bottom. I'm hoping it'll be worth quite a lot of money. Having a look down here. This is where you put some nice hay for them and wheat. Give them a bit of feed. Something to graze on that's not just grass. Obviously helps with the manure. And then in here, lovely little spot for the cows. Oh, I've got a text. We would like to meet you urgently regarding your late grandfather's will. Please contact the office, Barnes Solicitors. I didn't even know he had a will. So I've just finished the phone call to the solicitors. This is a little bit surprising. My grandfather has left me some money in his will and a letter asking me to take over the farm, but my family have sent me here to sell it. Bit of controversy. I'm going to nip down, get the letter and see what it says. And then we'll find out what we're going to do after that, because I'm meant to be meeting the estate agent in the next hour. Oof, let's go and see what this says. After careful consideration, reading the letter, I've decided to keep the farm on and rebuild. So the first thing I'm going to do to get the farm feeling like it's somewhat back to life is buy this MAN TGX 26.640. It is a cattle transportation. All I need to do is get down to the livestock market, which is located as we just go down this road here, past the fishing club. It's just here. Main town's below it. So I've got to go all the way around here, and the good thing about once we get there is it's just a straight road then across to the farm. So I'm going to go and pick these up on this first beautiful sunny day in February. It's our first day of rebuilding the farm. Ooh, watch out. Pedestrians crossing. Let's get to the livestock market. What a beautiful day it is today in Attingham Park, because we're just going to the livestock market over the bridge, left here. Whoop, need to just move around this corner here. Then the brakes are good on this, stopped on a dime. Get around this corner. I'm going to try and get all the equipment later on and probably annoy as many people as possible with all the traffic behind me, but can't be helped. Once you get back onto the road that we're on, there doesn't seem to be any traffic, so it's all good. Looking forward to this though. Pick the cattle up and then it's going to be try and plough the field. That will be the next task, to get that all ready to plant, because crops will need planting in February. Don't want to leave it much later so I won't get as good of a yield. As you can see on all the other fields, they're already started putting the lime down and getting all their crops ready. seeded and ready to go. So that's where the stage we need to get to. Oh, somebody's trying to undertake me. No, you don't. Stay back. Man, the AI have no patience in this town. Just up here on the right you can see the building. Just in the sunrise. To the top right. Just get past this fishing which is on your left. A nice early tour. Lovely little area of Shropshire. I was going to let the car pass but I'm not. I've decided not to. It is tight round here though. It's going to be even tighter when I get everything on the trailer to try and get everything down in one big haul. But once we get round this corner it's all good. Just got to turn right here. Normally there's a lot of traffic so we'll wait a little bit. There we go, I'm going free. You don't get much of a break there. There's not very often you get a break in traffic. I just managed to find the right spot. I'll reverse in, as you do in the transport industry. Don't want to be going in forwards. Get this reversed in and we will get checkers mirrors. Get the sun gleaming off the brand new dashboard. See how long it takes that to get filthy. Just pull down here. Miss the wall and reverse in like a pro, and we'll get our first cattle on board. It's going to be the Holsteins, pretty typical black and white cows. Get them at a decent age. I don't want the calves. I'm going to go for the Holsteins. They're at 1,100, are they? Going to get 12. We can get 12 on board and we'll get them back down to the farm. Here we go, all loaded and ready to go. At full capacity. Didn't cost too much. We've also saved money on transport fees. Now we're using our own transportation. Let's get these back to the farm and welcome cattle to the farm. I'll just show you on the map quickly on the sat-nav where we've got to go. As I said earlier, it's straight on. The livestock market's there. Little town down below, but we're just in the middle. Our farm's here. Straight down this road. Couldn't really be any easier. Let's have a nice little drive back. Just reverse up, we'll drop them straight into the pen. That should do. Choose husbandry, and there's 12 cows now delivered, 12 Holsteins, which will produce as milk. Can also sell them for beef once they mature, but initially I'm going to use them for milk and try and turn that into something else using a production chain. We need to go and get them some total mixed ration, fill this barn full of hay so they can lay down. That looks like a bit of a service entrance if we want to get rid of everything. We will take these trigger points off as well as in a moment. I just wanted to show you where it all looks like. But we have some life back on the farm, some cows. It's nice to see them back in the old farm. I haven't been here for 3 years. I used to come every summer when I was a kid, but I've not been for 3 years. This brings back some nice memories. Seeing the cows here. I'm excited to get started on the big field as well at the other end. This is a huge pasture for them. I will get some more eventually, once we built up a little bit more money, but I want to grow. I've decided I'm going to grow some potatoes, but the equipment for potatoes is quite expensive. I've got 89,000. I've still not had that 150,000 from my granddad's fund yet. Once that comes through, we do want to buy everything. I'm not going to be leasing anything. I want to buy as much as possible. But I think the first task, so we don't get ahead of ourselves, I'm going to park this man truck. I think I'll put it at the side of the building here. Get this parked up, and then I think we'll go and have a look on the way down. I forgot there's a greenhouse in the top corner, so I need to fetch some water for that. So we'll have to go down and buy his first tractor, which is going to be exciting. I think I'm going to go for the John Deere. We'll get some water to fill the... that will do there. Some water to fill the greenhouse up. And I think we'll grow some lettuce. That'll be worth some nice money. That should keep the income rolling in. Then I'll take these trigger points off. But yeah, first job, I need to go and get rid of all the withered plants out of the greenhouse, get it all ready, get some manure put in there and some nice compost, and we'll get the lettuce planted. I also need to sell this car because I'm trying to get as much money as possible. We are on a budget, but first things first. The greenhouse area. One large greenhouse. I would like a few more. I'll just show you inside. I've worked on all these, got them all ready to plant. So we're going to get some lettuce in there, get them grown. I need to go down and pick up my first tractor. Apparently it's ready for collection, so I need to go and pay for that and collect it. Get the water, and then we can get the hose pipe put in and get our lettuce watered. That'll be another task ticked off today. Just before I head down, I'm having a look at the calendar. Potatoes are perfect to be planted now, so I'm definitely going to do some potatoes. Something a little bit different. Let's get down and buy our first tractor. Get everything rolling. Just looking at that Clash used vehicle. You get some good offers in that used vehicle sale book that I've got. Don't need that at the moment though. We need a nice little tractor. But that does look lovely, looks classy. But this is what I'm going to go for, the SM series of the John Deere. Not too powerful, it's only a small tractor, but there is a lot of configurations you can add to it. So I'm going to put the front loaders on. Get everything set up for it. Obviously the number plate, the Goose 01. And we'll get back down to the farm with this, with the water. And that's another job done. So we've got cows done, and today we've also got the greenhouse done. I do want to get the trailer back to the farm before we close up for the day. With all the equipment ready to start day 2. But first things first, we'll get this down. lettuce are now growing. They're all watered, filled up. Just probably need one little last tiny bit in the bucket at the end. It will get filled up. And then we can get down to making a total mixed ration. Getting the trailer with everything on to feed the cows and get their bedding ready for what's going to be a cold night tonight in February. I actually love this new little tractor. It's only small, 5090, but does the job. Perfect for starters. We're down to £39,090 though, which is not great. Still need that 150,000, but it's still not ready yet. It'll come eventually. It's now 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm trying to get this total mixed ration mixed properly with the grass, the hay, the wheat, the silage, get it all put in, get the total mixed ration ready. Get this down, that's going to be the first job. Got to get this total mixed ration down, get them fed with that, and then I'm going to come back down and get everything on the trailer. But the day is moving along quickly here. It's 2:30. It's going to get really cold this evening, so I definitely want to get them some feed. It's not full this, but we've got some more bales down at the farm. We'll get it all filled up and quickly show you what we're doing here. Look, not enough in at the top, so we'll get that put in. It'll level everything out perfectly. And then we'll get back and feed the cows. The one thing I love about this farm up here, it's in the corner, it's such a lovely drive. Neighbours are quite quiet next door. There's 2 service entrances, I'll show you the other one. You can go in this gate here, but when I get the trailer I'll go up to the big one because that's for the main deliveries. I like going down this route just because it's just where it brings back the most memories for me. The other one is the big service entrance when you've got big trucks and trailers, which I will show you when I go and fetch the trailer in a moment. But I've got some extra stuff here. I've tried to bring down as much as possible. We're going to get this total mixed ration put in. I just need to open up the gate and the cows will be happy because it's 3:30 now. The time, again, as I say, just moves away from you. It takes me a good half an hour to get from the shop back to the farm with the tractor because it's not too quick. So we're at 3:30. I haven't had time for a break or anything today. It's my first day on the farm. Had no helpers, done it all myself, as Grandad would have wanted. I'm going to get this total mixed ration put in and then we'll get back down to the shop. Watch the girls come over for the food. She's jumped up straight away, look. Like, finally, I've been here for 5 hours and you haven't fed me. Worry not, girls. It is coming in. I'm only going to do it a little bit. I'll stop it there. I want to put another one of these grass bales in. Get the mixture even better, because the better it is for your feed, for the animals. I want them to get as healthy as possible. Ooh. Just ignore that. Try and drop one of these in. Don't want it to fall off the side, because if it falls off the side I will lose it. I mean, it still goes into the feed. It'll still feed the cows, just normal grass, but it won't go in as total mixed ration. That one's gone, so we'll just ignore that. That has now become just normal grass feed, but it'll all do them good. I need this one to go in though. Just lower it. There we go. That's perfect. That should make the total mixed ration a perfect mix now. Oh, watch out. Watch for the forks. They're all coming running over for food and I've not fully done it yet. Well, let's get this topped up and we'll get back down for the trailer. There you go, girls, enjoy. One is right behind me, so I'm going to have to wait for it to move before I go. Try and shoo her off in a minute because it's 3:40. She's just moved out of the way. We can get back before we have an accident. There we go. We'll get some more total mixed ration in when we come back down. I'm going to put some bales on the trailer, get everything we need to get these 2 stages done, and then we can move on with the potato farm. Get that perfect parking. Drop that off in there. And let's go and get our trailer, because I'm guessing it'll take me a good hour to get that loaded and back up. I bet I'm not back at the farm till 5. Getting late, we'll shut the gate and we'll run back down to the shop. This is so tight trying to get this on through here. You've got to just get a wheel either side. That's a bit awkward. That's going to have to do there. We'll jump out and get that strapped in. It's extremely tight trying to get it on, but that's fine. There's nothing hanging off either side. We'll stick a strap on, a ratchet strap, and we'll be good to go. We'll just need to get everything else loaded up. I want a plough, which I'm going to put to the back, which will hold with the ratchet strap, and the trailer should come up and hold it in place. And we'll get it filled with bales as well. Need one more silage and a few more of these. Get everything stocked up as much as possible. And then that'll be the girls fed for tonight. And I can concentrate then tomorrow on the potatoes. Perfect, I'm happy with that. The plough's gone on as well. Everything's on that I wanted to go on. The silage I'm going to use at the front as a kind of a weight. We'll stick this last ratchet strap on here, just hold this in place. Not the greatest, but it will hold it, and also when I bring the back up, it will hold it in place. The silage will weigh down my front, and we're good to get everything back. It's took longer than I thought. It's 5:15. Probably not be back at the farm till about past. So we'll try and get this done as quickly as possible, get that all done ready, and we'll be done for the day. First day on the farm, and it's been quite successful. Just lower that a bit for the weight, then we'll shut the back. Hopefully the back will hold the plough in place. Let's have a look. Up you come. Just get a slight nudge. Perfect, so that's not going anywhere. We're good to go. Let's get back up to the farm, enjoy the sunset, the beautiful sunset over Attingham Park as we end our first day.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you. It's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid.